Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
All hands! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these cockers.
I'll have you know, earthquaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the street.
You're finished.
About that offer, Cav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer Nuts?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Don't let the clock reach your ears. We don't pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my orders. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through in every veins. These foes will not fall.
But they will be killed. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet! Wait for my signal!
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
between here and Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take 'em forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! At the starboard!
I need to hurry. Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you. Extra shepherds! Too slow. Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Rise, Mythos. All this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily written, we would all be gods.
Let's try.
Show me! I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Concentrations. Defend yourself. You've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The Icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back! the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. pledge my life to those I love. And I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua. Assuming. Tell you all alone. What?
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out...
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. Doris sent a few... something...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would...
Does Blackthorn?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well... I can't...
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword.
Anyone without a blade, come and get one. Sharpest edge in Dravost, guaranteed.
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back. I'd never have guessed, you know. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most keen to help us out?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down, unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, but that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, he left it to me. The best... Bloody, if someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about...
So you wasted half of mine instead?
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough on time, is it? Still... Give us a mo, would you? I need... You,
We can't...
Right you are. Don't want any no... Oh, and...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen the people here are tough and willing.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate, and it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me, and... give those things what for, yeah?
Which one of you's first? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. Nice try. That's better.
You lose!
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding...
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall.
Good.
In time, yeah. But we can...
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters night. But mostly...
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood, meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up...
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but... with ether floods springing up all over,
It's no less safe than anywhere. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll...
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you, so... Thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I...
Too bloody right you shouldn't. I always envied you. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like. You'd have been the...
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Our work used to be the pride of Dhalmekia. Now, we churn out the same... It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths would make. I've kept the come back. I'll even man those...
That's a kind offer. Kind of. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Listen,
I'd like...
just be...
I know.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd...
Sid, I've got something for you.
And
a token, but designs for a certain sword have been passed.
Now, hold on. There's a reason no one's made that blade in I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, but the engravings on that, and they're not just...
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravo? I knew it between the...
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan...
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
We were just... It's fun. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work, the steel meanwhile, and that way... And the final flourish.
A team...
No. Right.
To the bellows.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
That...
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be? Well... Find out if it... So, will it be? Anything else?
The stew's awful. Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
Can't be true. Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
And
Oh no, it's got that only trouble here.
if so,
We've got a couple of weeks.
more fault to this.
That's and what's more, we've collected.
So you want
That's it. We're only there's one and another.
or build?
Damn it. The whole village is turned. Back to the stables, girl. I'll need to deal with these ones first.
is it? Come on. Better already. No need to ride from here. Fly, Ambrosia. the stables, girl.
Back to sleep with you.
Welcome. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Come on. Faster! All right.
Thanks, Cal. Don't get surrounded. That's all.
Covered in nicks and lumps. The lot.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic,
Good. Oh.
May. She's a beauty. It's...
Oh, don't
you could...
How about that? And over is some
stretch.
Bah.
So? Thank you.
Shh. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Can't think of me. One.
Oh.
So, she don't need three.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this. All done?
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there. How do you split the sea?
the stew's awfully thin these days.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. My job, actually. When she heard what the
Did she?
follow once they'd...
Asleep. I'll go.
If she's...
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure.
I'll give you a...
How goes the investigation?
Sid?
You.
Of course, she's no...
I was hurt, so...
I'd say seems her after how she's dead.
Then I'm going. I'll take care of...
The Baum...
I'd like you to take seed. I'll keep providing them with whatever, but if Eastpool's going to survive, as of though they've lived small, if yours are way...
All right.
Thank, there.
Giz up.
Not the most mouth-watering crop. Better that and chop in.
I'll take...
Anyway, I'll go up there.
I'm sure you... broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Cid the...
Cid!
Ah, you know...
But this...
But
you...
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to, and she knows I am.
Then I should head back to the hideaway and put
Welcome back, Cid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter.
I'd been hoping as much. So this late, she won't count on me.
I'm sure.
Hopes you had quite anyway.
Keep up the good.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? But they'd...
Martha said that they'll...
That... These bearers... They know... Unless not that it's a... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late.
The Horde! They're coming, Sir Wade.
Time, Adol. Gather the men in the...
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde?
Akashic. We don't have...
Now you're out of...
Precisely.
What if you could...
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your guardians. What hap...
You're right, I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. The home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village, your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rosfield.
So what's the plan?
We'll divide our fort upon it.
You're going to?
I am. By coordinate with luck and for
the sound, I'd say, please.
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must. We work together. Each for Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue.
And I will do.
Suppose we'd better do...
Right.
calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the lot.
Lord Rossfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride, and it...
Well, the better half of... So wait.
Hard to say. My men are still facing some... I could order a
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the... Join me only when...
If you're sure. May the Founder...
Next one's mine. I might not know what
There it is. With me, Torgal. Farewell. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rosfield. The Curl, is it?
It's dead.
I hesitate.
I think it...
We say... Thank you.
No,
We never, but now we forget. But there's no... We're free. We have to... And we shall. This is our... They'll have a... Come on.
This village...
They're not slaves anymore.
No. Your father took... And I
believe...
I shall remain here, my lord. After all.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be... I'll have to pull my weight. Speaking of it...
Can we continue to...
Of course. Us Rosarians have got...
Indeed.
And Clive, come by the Golden... I ain't paid you...
All right.
Lord Rosfield. Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool...
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosette...
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Here, it's lucky. Not only did my seeds...
And
it's take it.
Thank you, Martha.
So, he's... And a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your...
I know that, but... I never stopped to think what it would mean. Though I suppose the rest ain't much... You know, bearers living free like that. Loath as I am to...
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye?
Well, if you really want to know... In fact, that's how I met him. He showed up at the stables one day, asking, Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was, and before I knew it, the cheeky arse was told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he did... And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted this, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps...
Suppose you're right. And if we don't manage it, good thing we've got a few half-decent... It's almost enough.
Just a little.
Anyway... Enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like...
Nothing like a little unrest. Fill the coffers, eh?
There were ghosts at the gate.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
Those things I said before.
Oh, my wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his loft.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things...
And what does he want?
He wants to transform a foundation upon which he's already secured the support of the various army remnants.
He would rob the populace to pay...
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from...
What does Captain Philippe make? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers...
How? By a man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve. The captain can offer them... No. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf for your services to Northreach? You have the respect of the soldiers, and unlike Philippe, no, well...
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops. Yeah.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. I was hoping I might be able to...
We're under orders not to let any... But you should be all right. Wait here.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt. And tell me, is it...
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, you are worried yet you needn't be. The pride of place, in fact. But no more. For it is they...
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed, which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and... with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town, we need only build a wall around both to create a city. Plans are soon enough. These...
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together.
The people will do as... If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, one whose authority is beyond... That is why, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so. And yet, there are those...
I suspect they're afraid of...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to... You would sow the seeds of your new empire...
Sabine, we have...
Yes! And I told you then how putting the Empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire...
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
As long as you remain, the veil is...
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
What?
Just, I want...
No, it's fine now. If the...
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
Okay, I'm with... Just...
Why?
question. What do you think of the...
You built well, what?
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the man.
Those things I said before.
I wondered...
I mean, and if that...
You're the...
On the day, what do you...
Listen, that's where... If the...
Oh. Thank you.
Hi, do you think that...
He's all I...
Look, once... Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
Captain.
For you? Thank you for... How can I help?
I wanted to... What do you intend...
To take... It's my sworn...
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, were you able to...
I was.
Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls, though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople who they deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a...
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that
Why?
Because I realized what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders, protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to stand together. With you to lead us, my lady. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders.
Indeed.
All of us. That has always been Northreach's best. We have only to turn our... Thank you, Philippe.
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help? I fear His Eminence has...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like... I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then...
Well... What's happened? God.
Ah, Clive.
That is good.
Yes. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive.
Don't I know? No, but...
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberate that the Consortium offered double what we did, and the...
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all.
Elle? I saw Vonnie...
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about. How did the Consortium even...
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers of... I'm going to Randall...
Alone?
Are you offering... How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. Even if I fail to free these someone needs to prepare the place and keep any...
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well... From meeting the Silver Peak Consortium... She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to...
You have to trust her.
You're right. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, so I bid you farewell. I'll gather my men. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
I wouldn't give for a hot.
When are they gonna let us through?
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate, but what is done is done.
Alas, you are too late. We rarely take on such unconventional. The bearers belong to...
Who is your buyer?
A trader from a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed. That's what you get when you deal with continental...
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings.
That does sound no matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be... And with it...
My associates will be sorry.
I'm sorry you weren't able...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy Their representative hinted at a I feigned as soon as he left.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's... But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. And if what they deserved more, I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best. They need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there.
Hold on, Theo. Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the... We just have to...
I can do better.
creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Not good.
Enough!
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Thank you, Clive.
That was true bravery. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone because I sent him to the...
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly? You once told me Theo was the
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses, and I was chosen to... I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables, but before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery, but he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered, from time to time, how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night, and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo.
Why'd you have to...
I know Theo wanted me to move on. We can make a difference here. I need nothing more from life. So I'll carry on doing what bringing Smile and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen.
I've made a choice of my own to continue helping you however I can.
Thank you, Let's go on together.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught?
Perhaps. Have you learned any?
Little.
I see.
Be assured, however, that even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every...
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are as if protect...
Secrets?
Should, mayhap it would please you to observe.
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance I was, if you...
Or
they might... It will...
Thank you.
I wish...
Mistakes. Enough of you, are there? Straight home now. Good girl.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try. Soil stone! Should have stayed. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, Strain.
Who are you?
I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our thanks to them, and to you.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't...
We are charged with a duty of the highest import.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They get now. To what do we owe the honor of your...
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is most... May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Let us continue then. There is a second part.
Aye, here.
My thanks. I shall study them, and...
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service.
Even when death is...
My lord, I fear that this is not a point. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations. We live to serve the Phoenix.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his... Provide your survey parties with an escort. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please.
I thank you, if you will permit me to respond. And we of the Undying willed as first shield to the Phoenix.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind.
Clive! I just wanted to see how the town... since all is absolutely... And Chas?
Are you alone? They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil. Because of...
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. Speaking of men, maybe a rather... Neither. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside that... And they grow...
We'll fight them all, won't we?
Of course. The longer we have... Our best hope, by finding perhaps a certain Lord Underhill, might be... How could I... Victor, I have him I'll go and...
What's the difference between
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in
Ah,
I thought you'd have returned.
I did. I've developed having a sentiment.
You're not the...
What does he want you?
He asked for my aid, and he said that...
Then you've cut. There are more camp, but we must.
All right.
There's one up.
Leave it with me. Good girl. Run like the wind.
Those ne'er-do-wells went to bed.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle. Straight home now.
That's him! The one who killed Doc and Fingers! Take his head off!
Stay down!
I'd better let Vic...
Sid.
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town. They're saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let some of the children spotted him, and when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I'm...
You're right. And now I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. Well, it was bound to come out soon.
We're sorry, Luke, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager.
Just like the ones he fed us all the...
Once people make up their minds, we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudices...
You're right.
I'm glad I'm a Dalmat. You head to the Make. They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants.
I'll do what I... Lubor, I can't promise anything, but...
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
Forgive me for disturb...
As have I, Lord Underhill. The rumors that he's...
He'll never be mayor now.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, in this at least he's done the town a service.
Leniency? He pretended to be...
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to...
So what do you propose? Will you drive?
Perhaps. And they will thank you not to get him.
The townsfolk have made their minds.
Nor I.
You never know. Once their anger is cool.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers' side?
For a sharing.
I assume...
There's still hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense into...
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with... But I do not doubt that she was all, and so must I be. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is give the townspeople a...
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you... And so just like that, you're going to throw this... I thought you were better than this, but it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, but where are my manners? Right then. I've packed...
If there's anything I can do... anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.